Let's go upstairs.
Adrian!
Whoa.
Who is that woman? Who is she?
That's Harriet.
I don't want her around our house, so you had better get rid of her.
I mean, he's gonna rip her arm right out of the socket if he's not careful. I would just jab him in the mouth with a trowel. Okay, so the only thing left to do is to head up here. And there's only a handful of inventory items that would actually do anything here. So the key is that this wall obviously doesn't belong where it is. I think you have to hit it a little harder than that, Adrian. Just jump through it. Oh my god, Adrian, where do you use the hammer on the wall so you break it open? Because she is like... It sounds like... strange... It doesn't sound like wood. It sounds like some sort of like plastic coated something or other. And I know back in the day they did used to have something that was like that. It was almost like a bamboo. In fact, it's probably what it was made out of or something similar to it. And it was strange that there would be a wall in the middle of no place. And only the little dungeon there, so I guess it makes sense that... Whatever, Adrian, just get in there. You don't need the thing that big. This woman is so strange, I'll tell you. So strange. You needed that little top piece ripped off before you could go in? Get your ass in there. Before I get angry. Okay. Give me that hammer, and in we go. To explore the final room for Chapter 4. But there's a lot of stuff here. You can see there's some paintings. These are his 4 wives. At least I think they're all... Well, you know what? That might just be the same wife. I think she tells us. Okay, so in the trunk here, there are some items of importance. Many items of importance. Sounded kind of strange, that chest. Book, ring, locket. The ring we're actually going to end up taking, it's actually a brooch, it's not a ring, but it looks like a ring from a distance. That we will take. Okay, just sit there looking at it. Kind of reminds me of Zelda. Maybe she should hold it up and go da-na-na-na-na. Or Resident Evil 5 where you get the giant treasure chest. So this is what my guess here would be. This locket was a picture of Sophia, which was probably the baby that was in the nursery. You guys understanding where we're going with all of this, how it all fits together so far. And the diary.
September 14th, 1889. Dear Diary, I grow increasingly fearful of Zoltan. I feel the burn of his eyes upon me as he watches my every move. Did my little girl have such fears? did she suffer when he snuffed out her baby life? How could people believe him when he said it was an accident? It was no accident. But, dear diary, Zoltan wasn't always like this. I remember, not so long ago, when he was loving and gay.
Oh, he's
He was
gay.
overjoyed when Sophia was born. I know, I remember. But after his trip to Paris last year, he changed. Something happened to him. I don't know what. Now, all I have left are my plants. I spend most of my time in my greenhouse, as far away as I can get from Zoltan's ever-watchful eyes.
Okay, so we find out that was actually Hortensia. No, nothing there yet. We'll get there eventually. Now, how do I get out of here? Okay, so we found out in a nutshell that Zoltan had killed the child, Sophia, which I'm sure you guys probably could have figured from the beginning. That's right, shut that door. Now that we made a mess, we now have a brooch which we need to go do something with. But before we can do anything, we head downstairs and we will end the chapter once we get down to the first floor. There is nothing else for us to do here for now, but there will be later on.
You dirty, rotten, stinking, filthy son of a bitch. You stay away from my wife. Just what are you accusing me of, sir? I know exactly what you're doing here.
John, shut up!
John?
I think you better leave.
Don't you ever tell me to shut up.
Look, I got a hammer, bitch, and I ain't afraid to use it. Alright, guys, so it's the end of chapter 4. See you in chapter 5.